Amid the COVID-19 pandemic and catastrophic job losses and ridiculous unemployment rates, all of us this holiday season, we are strapped for cash. And if we do have some money, we have to prioritize it. So if you are interested in a few affordable gifts that you can give this holiday season without breaking the bank and overwhelming your pockets, stick around. One. Welcome back to our platform. You're watching Elevated Lifestyle TV, where we inspire you to live empowered every day. I'm Lady Eloise.
I'm Lady Anwar. All my gifts are from Amazon, so we're going to make sure we list the description below, so no worries. My first gift of choice is it's an engraved silver tree of life aromatherapy necklace, and it's only $10. The words that are engraved in the inside states, always remember, you're braver than you believe, you're stronger than you seem, and you're smarter than you think, and you're loved more than you know. On the other side of the necklace, you will pick out your favorite color pad, and that's where you will drop your essential oil in. That's where you, on the other side of the necklace, you will insert your favorite color pad, and that's where you would drop your essential oils inside. Me, I prefer peppermint because peppermint oil, it helps calm my nerves, it helps de-stresses me, and it also helps if I have a nauseous stomach, and it helps with other stomach issues as well. So my suggestion would be for you to get the peppermint oil, but of course you can get whatever oil is your favorite, whether it's lavender, whether it's bergamot, or whatever your favorite oils is. My second gift of choice is one of my favorite books. It's only $9.99. It's The Law of Attraction, The Basic Teachings of Abraham. This book is amazing. It is an eye-opener. It basically teaches you, or basically explains to you how you create your own reality with your thoughts. So be careful what you think, because it becomes your actions. You can give this book to anyone. After I read it, I let my son read it. And so he's actually awakening too off of reading this book. It's so inspirational. It's so inspiring. I suggest everyone get it because it will blow your mind. My third gift of choice is another book, but it's an experiment book. It is the Everything Kid Science Experiment book. It's only $5 on Amazon. So I don't have the book personally myself, but I will order it. I just think right now it's a great time to start bonding with our kids and start doing different experiments around the house. Actually, this guy named Tom Robinson, who was a science teacher, he thought it would be a great idea to come up with his own book. So instead of just doing everything in the class, we can do it at home. So I suggest everyone get this book. Let's start bonding with our kids. Let's start engaging. Don't just buy them the book and tell them to do their own experiments. Let's help them pick up things and find things around the house, and let's start experimenting, guys. I'm excited. I'm ready to get my hands dirty and play with these kids and get my bonding time. Now, my fourth gift of choice is called a 3-minute gratitude journal for kids. It's only $6.99 on Amazon. It's a guide to cultivate an attitude of gratitude for children. It's designed to focus on being thankful for what we have, which can be big things in life, and also the simple joys of life. So it create a balance. So if you have a nice thing, okay, be thankful and grateful for that, but also be grateful and thankful for the small things, for your family, for your friends, for food in your refrigerator. So it's a 3-minute journal. I haven't got it personally, but I am going to get it for my kids so they can write down. They said it's a 3-minute journal, so this is something that they can jot down every day, what they're grateful for and what they're thankful for. And I think we really need that right now. These time of days, some of our kids, or all of our kids, they need a little reassurance to know, because even though we're at home with them all day, we still need to interact and we still need to know what's going on with our kids. So that's it, guys. Those are my 4 affordable gifts of choice. So I hope you guys get them, and don't worry, we're going to have the link description below. So let me know what you guys think. Are you guys going to go get these gifts, or let me know.
If you're prone to holiday burnout like millions across America, hello, I'm Lady Eloise, and I'm happy to share with you 3 tips to help you manage holiday stress. 1. Perspective. Keep the right perspective. Remember, the holidays are only a few days, which ends quickly. Also, banish any preconceived notions about what the holidays really represents. Try and be realistic in your expectations. 2. Planning. Always plan ahead before committing to anything. Avoid making impulsive decisions. You decide the right balance of social activities for you. And 3. Permission. Give yourself permission to make the best choices for you. You have the right to define what's important to you. And furthermore, do not compare your feelings with those of anyone else. Only you can decide what's best for you this holiday season. Those are my tips. I'm Lady Eloise. Happy holidays! Although it is said that your past doesn't define your future, we can all agree that the past 9 months of the COVID-19 pandemic, it has configured, it has changed the way we approach everything, even our gifting this holiday season. Lady Anwar, she just dealt with all of the tangible, affordable gifts that you can give your loved ones this year. I, Lady Eloise, I want to focus for the next 2 minutes on the intangible gifts that you can give this year. Are you ready for this? Of course you are. Intangible gift number 1, forgiveness. Yep, I said it, forgiveness. Forgive yourself for procrastinating. Forgive yourself for your negative self-talk. Forgive yourself for doubting yourself. Forgive yourself for thinking that you're less than. And while you're at it, forgive your mom for hurting you, your dad for walking out on you. Forgive your boss for overlooking you for that promotion. And your coworker, forgive your coworkers for sabotaging you. Forgive your ex, forgive your best ex-friend, forgive your estranged child. So this holiday season, make a decision to let go of the past and the anger and the bitterness and all of the hurt. Don't you want to be free? Just holding on to unforgiveness and all this anger, it's poisoning your spirit, it's poisoning your soul, it's poisoning your body. It's exhilarating to just be free, and by no means I'm asking you to invite them over to your house, but just let it go. Intangible tip number 2, quality time or helping others. When you give of yourself, especially when there isn't a transaction, meaning you're not exchanging your time for money, that is one of the most underrated gifts that you can give to someone and that you can receive. If you know about Maslow's hierarchy of needs, you would understand this. But let me tell a little bit about that. Maslow's hierarchy of needs, you know that it explains the 5 basic needs of a human being. Well, the 3rd need is that sense of belonging and connection. We are social beings and we need that human interaction. And this level of Maslow's hierarchy, it outlines our need for friendship and intimacy, family, friends, love, simple things, and we have to have that need met. So again, when you give up your time or when you receive time from someone, it is underrated. It is hands down the best gift ever. And again, no money is exchanged here. And when you look at nature, if you study nature, I love nature. The laws of nature I live by. When you look at the birds, a flock of birds flying together, a school of fish swimming together, a swarm of bees, a colony of ants, whatever the case is, a pack of wolves, a pack of dogs, a group of human beings, we need that social interaction. And that is why this is my 2nd favorite intangible gift, giving of yourself, giving quality time. Intangible tip number 3, give up an unhealthy habit. Am I mashing some toast tonight? Give up an unhealthy habit. And I have a whole list here. Whether it's drinking alcohol excessively, your cell phone or social media addiction, living a sedentary lifestyle because we have to exercise, and when you do that, you're disrespecting your body. Whether it's smoking, drug use, procrastination, poor eating habits, addiction to work, yes, that's a thing, insufficient sleep, negative self-talk and self-harm, biting your nails, some of you still sucking your thumbs, and late night snacking, overspending, the list is extensive. Unhealthy habits and unhealthy behavior, it interrupts your life and it saps you of the time and the energy that you could be using to bond with your family, or the time and the energy that you could be using to learn a valuable skill, or the time and the energy that you can use to pursue your goals, not to mention jeopardizing your health. So, for this holiday season, and again, this is tip number 3, make a concentrated effort to erase a bad skill. Just start little, start with one. And then when January comes around, start with a second one and a third one, and so forth and so on. And what this does is you are recommitting yourself to yourself as well as your family. Who doesn't want to stick around longer for their family? I know that this season is different because of the COVID-19 social distancing regulations. However, although we cannot gather in big groups, which is what they are fighting down or fighting against, you can still put on your mask, you can still sanitize and visit that one person in your life that means a lot to you. Or even if it's an elderly in your neighborhood that you know has lost everyone around her, go and meal prep, drop her some fresh flowers, just something simple. Sit with her, read a book, play some music, whatever the case is. And this year, a lot of people have died because of COVID-19. There's so many sad families around this time, more so than ever. Go and visit, sing Christmas carols, whatever the case is. Just let your presence be felt and let it be known that you care for them. Let me talk a little bit about lending a helping hand. There are a lot of charities and organizations and non-profit. Right now, they're sourcing people that need extra hands for the season. Why not visit your school or a senior home or a battered shelter and just give up your time? I can remember being a college student, being broke and everything, and I wanted to give, but I need my money for tuition. Money's tight, right? So what do? I go to the Salvation Army or the Boys and Girls Club, and I would share Thanksgiving meal. And I would come back Christmas and serve meals to veterans, people who live in shelter, whatever the case is. Just give up your time. People appreciate it. And if you are a professional, let's say for instance, you are an accountant, visit a mom and pop store or establishment and do their accounting for them. Look over their taxes for them, free of charge. If you are a social media manager, highlight an organization in your community. Give them the much needed boost that they need. Whatever the case is, just give of your time and look for nothing in return. You know, they keep saying we are what we repeatedly do, or bad habits are like a comfortable bed, easy to get into but hard to get out of. Or a change in bad habits leads to a change in your life. Make that change in your life this holiday season. It will be worth it. And thank me later. So those are my 3 intangible gifts that I'm recommending that you think about or even implement this season without spending a dime. Number 1 was, yes, forgiveness. Please forgive. It can be detrimental to your health if you keep holding on to anger and bitterness. Secondly, give of your time, lend a helping hand. Look on your community apps, look and see different areas in which you can help. Look for mothers asking for handouts this Christmas. There are a lot of neighborhood apps. There's so many apps. There's Let It Go. People are just giving things out for free. Help somebody move. Whatever the case is, lend a helping hand. Visit somebody, read a book to them, make a cup of tea. Visit a single mom who's struggling, help her to meal prep. Or even a couple that you're near and dear to that may have had a rough patch this year because of COVID-19. Babysit their kids for them and give them a minute to just go out and be alone. And number 3, release unhealthy habits, release bad practices or bad behavior. Okay? And remember, when you change your bad habits, you're on the road to a more successful life. All right. So you've heard the recommendations from Lady Anwar of the affordable gifts that you can give this Christmas to both your friends and your children. And you have heard the intangible gifts that I have listed. All right. So go ahead, like, subscribe, share, and tell us in the comments though, what are you going to do this holiday season? We want you to spend as little as possible, and we want you to better manage your money because these are serious times when we should, really watch our pockets. Yes. But tell us in the comments, are you going to buy the affordable gifts or are you going to spread love with your presence this holiday season? We want to know. Chat to us. And if you have any other suggestions when it comes to affordable gifts, by all means, go ahead and list them below as well. And if you have other intangible gifts suggestions, feel free to list those as well. I'm Lady Eloise.
And I'm Lady Anwar.